Reggie here, coming to another video review. And today I'll be taking a look at the 1/100 scale Full Mechanics Gundam Bael from Iron-Blooded Orphans. So to start things off, here's his size compared to a soda can. Yep, there we go. A little bit taller than the average 1/100 scale, but it's the same scale, so same size. The colors on this guy are very, very simple. A whole lot of white with some blue, yellow, a little bit of light orange, a lot of that dark gray, and that's about it. There's really not a whole lot going on in terms of colors. Ends up being a very nice looking kit though. And of course he does have stickers. Although surprisingly the eyes aren't stickers like they are with most Gundam models. His posability is pretty good, but of course it's a Gundam model, so that's kind of expected. The head is on a ball joint, so it can tilt side to side, go all the way around. And then there is a hinge joint in the body, allows the head to move back and forth just a little bit. There is a ball joint in the torso that allows the arm to move up and down at the shoulder, back and forth, and it can rotate conceivably all the way around, but bits and pieces will get in the way. Shoulder armor can move up and down, and there's a second hinge that allows it to move further up and down. And this outer piece is on another hinge that lets it move in and out. The arms are on swivels. They can't quite go all the way around because the shoulder armor is attached to the chest bit, not to the arm itself. But if that wasn't there, the arm conceivably could go all the way around. It can go out to the side that far, swivel just below the shoulder. Pretty good deep bend at the elbow. The hands are interesting. Of course, they're a ball joint in the base, in and out, side to side, and all the way around. This being a non-master grade, the fingers are just one piece, but there is a hinge in the hand, allows the hand to move side to side, which is primarily for the accessories. As for the waist, there is a hinge up in the upper part of the body, allows it to move side to side and do a bit of an ab crunch. And what's neat is that there are some pistons in there that will, if I can get my finger out of the way, move along with the figure, or kit, which is pretty neat. And the waist's on a ball joint, so it can just go side to side. Front skirts are on ball joints, up and down, in and out, all that good stuff. The side skirts can move up and down and then swivel a little bit. Back skirts don't move. The sword holder does, though. For that, I should probably do the binders. They're on a swivel at the base, can move side to side and up and down. A swivel right here, up and down, and then swivel side to side, in and out. Pretty far at this main joint. This long white piece can move in and out, and these little feather things can move in and out just a bit. Then you have the back skirt sword holder, which is on a swivel hinge, in and out, swivel side to side. These arms can move out to the side, and then these are on ball joints. The legs can go forward that far. They can't go back very far, but they can go... Whoa! Camera just got tilted. Ah! There we go. Legs can move out to the side all the way. Swivel just below the hip. Bend that far at 2 joints in the knee, which is pretty darn good, I'd say. The feet can move back and forth, and again, there's a little... And he keeps smacking into the microphone. There's a little piston section here, which is pretty neat. They can move... They can swivel... Move up and down, all that good stuff. The feet, whoa, Unfortunately, the joints aren't all the tightest on this guy, but it's a model kit. Feet can tilt side to side. This little bit of ankle armor can move up and down, and the toes can move up that far and down that far. So, this guy is pretty poseable, but he's a Gundam model, so that's kind of to be expected. He does have a few accessories, not many, but he doesn't really need all that many. For starters, he comes with a set of spare splayed open hands, one for each arm, and these just attach pretty easily with a ball joint. Just pop the existing hand out and plug the new one in. Easy peasy. And he comes with a pair of standard gripping hands for Gundam models, but these aren't really designed to go with the swords that he has, so I usually don't use these because they don't fit very well. And then he has two swords. Very, very nice swords, made of a reflective gold plastic with dark gray handles, and they just overall look really bitchin'. He can hold them very easily. They just slide into his hand, and despite not tabbing in or anything, they're pretty secure. I mean, as you can see, he's upside down and he's not dropping the sword. I mean, if I give him a vigorous shaking, it's going to fall out, but it's a Gundam model. If I give him a vigorous shaking, he's likely to just fall to pieces. You can equip both swords, and like I said, the posability in the wrist is mainly for those kinds of poses. They can be stored. These long gray pieces here on the back skirt are actually for storing the swords. They just slide in from above, and the long gray pieces will, if I can get things, will slot in the middle. And they hold in there very securely. I am not at all worried about them coming out. It's probably a bit easier if these are out of the way. Again, just slide it in, and that will just hold like that. And ouch, I just stabbed myself in the hand. It may be plastic, but it still hurts. And that's your lot. Those are all of the accessories he comes with. Now, one quick note about this guy before I sign off. This actually is not my model. This is a commissioned model. I'm not going to give the guy's name for obvious reasons, but this is a model that I built and lined for someone. So, if you want any models of any scale, any grade, if you want them built, lined, or even painted for you, let me know and we can work something out. If you like what you see, maybe you'll find others. But with that said, that finishes my review of the 1/100th scale full mechanics Gundam Bael from Iron-Blooded Orphans. So until next time, bye-bye.